In this module, we're providing you with tasks to fully develop your communication skills. To practice communication, we should focus on setting goals and asking for feedback. When it comes to setting goals in communication, you should keep your audience in mind. Don't use more words than necessary. Find the best method to deliver your message. Get your audience involved. Leverage face-to-face communication when possible. Make eye contact. Ask for feedback. Read nonverbal cues. And minimize distractions. Verbal communication can be practiced through the following exercise. Watch 2 3-minute videos. We will provide some examples, but you're also free to choose any video that comes to mind. The first video should depict a professional environment, while the second should feature a personal life situation. 1. Summarize the main content of the 2 videos in 2 videos of maximum 150 words each, remembering that your listener has never watched the 2 videos. 2. Identify at least 5 behaviors consistent with communication in the professional environment. 3. Identify at least 5 behaviors consistent with communication in the personal life. 4. Identify at least 5 behaviors inconsistent with communication in the professional environment. 5. Identify at least 5 behaviors inconsistent with communication in the personal life. To effectively navigate nonverbal communication, we propose the following exercise. Read 2 texts of about 1 page each. The first is set in a professional environment and the second in a personal life situation. Summarize the main content of the 2 texts in 2 short texts of maximum 20 words each, remembering that your reader has never read the 2 texts. Identify at least 5 behaviors consistent with communication in the professional environment. Identify at least 5 behaviors consistent with communication in the personal life. Identify at least 5 behaviors inconsistent with communication in the professional environment. Identify at least 5 behaviors inconsistent with communication in the personal life. This approach ensures that each step is clear and sequential, allowing us to better understand and apply the principles of verbal and nonverbal communication in both professional and personal contexts. To engage in behaviors that indicate communication with oneself, consider these key aspects. Self-reflection is about engaging in thoughtful consideration of past events, decisions, and their outcomes to gain insights and improve future actions. Internal dialogue consists of conversing with oneself, which can involve self-encouragement, positive affirmation, or critical self-assessment. Evaluating potential future scenarios involves devising solutions to address challenges and achieve goals. Visualization is important in problem solving since mentally picturing future events enhances performance and preparedness. Self-esteem is the evaluation of one's worth or value. How individuals feel about themselves and their abilities can have consequences on their communication. Emotion monitoring is important for recognizing, understanding, and managing one's own emotions to maintain emotional balance and make informed decisions. To effectively identify behaviors indicating communication in others, observe these key aspects. Active listening. A person nods and makes affirming gestures while the other is speaking, maintains eye contact, and shows interest. They might also repeat or rephrase what the other person said to confirm understanding. Empathy is about showing understanding and concern for a person's emotions and experiences and being able to put yourself in their shoes. Expressiveness is freely conveying one's own thoughts and ideas to other people, being open to exchanges with them. Constructive feedback is offering constructive responses and seeking clarification in professional settings, such as asking for explanations when unsure about understanding something. Positive body language is when a person smiles and uses open body language, such as keeping their arms uncrossed, to show receptiveness and friendliness during a conversation. On the one hand, behaviors consistent with communication in a professional environment include clear expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a clear way results in greater engagement, which improves employee productivity. Coherent expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a coherent way helps to understand how the work done connects to the overall success of a team, bringing more energy and pride to the individual and group. Concise expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a concise way fosters better collaboration and reduces workplace conflicts. Being respectful. Expressing concepts respectfully and involving the listeners increase motivation and potential retention. Listening actively to the speaker's message and their nonverbal language avoids misunderstandings and background noise. On the other hand, behaviors consistent with communication in personal life include clear expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a clear way serves to assert personal and mutual thoughts, emotions, and needs. Coherent expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a coherent way helps to create intimacy, foster loyalty, and build a strong foundation for lasting relationships. Concise expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a concise way is fundamental to resolving conflict. Being respectful. Expressing concepts respectfully and involving the listeners contribute to more harmonious and fulfilling relationship. Being respectful. Expressing concepts respectfully and involving the listeners contribute to more harmonious and fulfilling relationships. Listening actively ensures that the speaker's thoughts and feelings are received clearly and respectfully. Behaviors inconsistent with communication in the professional environment include ambiguous expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in an ambiguous way results in poor engagement, which undermines productivity and loyalty. Incoherent expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in an incoherent way hinders understanding of personal impact and group work dynamics. Wordy and redundant expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a wordy and redundant way interferes with the reception of the message, making communication more complex and confusing. Being disrespectful and non-empathetic. Expressing concepts in a disrespectful and non-empathetic way, blaming misunderstandings on others rather than taking responsibility, damages professional relationships and teamwork. Lack of listening and poor nonverbal control prevent the receiver from feeling comfortable and manifesting discomfort affecting the workplace. Behaviors inconsistent with communication in personal life include ambiguous expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in an ambiguous way leads to hiding personal and mutual thoughts, emotions, and needs. Incoherent expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in an incoherent way causes confusion, uncertainty, and lack of confidence. Wordy and redundant expression of concepts. Expressing concepts in a wordy and redundant way causes a feeling of heaviness and lack of interest in conversation. Being disrespectful and non-empathetic. Expressing concepts in a disrespectful and non-empathetic way disrupts any presumption for a personal relationship. lack of listening and poor nonverbal control undermine mutual trust and loyalty. Thank you for joining us in this presentation, and please do not hesitate to share your thoughts, ideas, comments, or questions with our Soft Improve community in the forum section.